So every now and again, I do a scav raid on factory and just extract to see if I get a labs key. But this time I decided to do direct reinvestment. So I build my kit, take everything that I get out of my scav raid, sell it to the dealers or on the flea market, see how much money I make, and every ruble needs to go back into my kit. And I'm going to continue to do that until I die. This is a pretty great way of playing Tarkov because it means that you're never really spending money, you're always making money or breaking even. And although you could just like sell everything after the raid and keep the same loadout, eventually if you keep on surviving, you can get some pretty wacky loadouts with thermals, class 6 body armors, and amazing ammunition. So I did my first raid on factory, picked up a suppressed KEDR, got a few rubles under my belt, not really that much to do anything meaningful, purchased the cheapest ammunition that was available to me, and queued into Shoreline to see if we can make some money to upgrade my weapon, my body armor, and get a decent kit on the go. We got a rounder here. Timbit earth? Donut hole. The donut hole earth. Bagel earth. What do you got for him, big boy? Oh, he's got a class 5 body armor, or class 4 body armor. He's got a beanie, a mandible. That's a buckshot for me. Yeah, we're doing rags to riches right now. Or rags to riches direct reinvestment. So I'm gonna try to like maximize every ruble that we pull out of these raids back into the kit until there really isn't much that I can do. This is the cheapest ammo in the game. I don't think there's anything that's cheaper. Maybe a 20 gauge round. 14 rubles a shot though is like hella value, and it's you know what I mean. It's pretty. I don't even know the stats on these rounds, but they can't be very good. 14 rubles a shot. Oh yeah, I'm here to check Heps. Yep. 1 damage, 0 pen. Still 1 taps to the face. Yep. I don't know how many shots it would take to leg out of somebody though. How much damage this does? 50 damage and 5 pen? Yeah, I don't know. Whoa. Got fucking NVGs here, boys. Going for the Heps is an amazing location for rags to riches because of those folder of intels. If you can get your hands on one of those, you're looking at least 300,000 rubles, but I'll take a pair of NVGs as a secondary. I didn't spend any extra time in this raid. I just decided to book it to the extraction to see how much money we can make because I really wanted to get a new weapon that was capable at killing players at mid to longer ranges. So after listing everything on the flea market and then selling items to the dealers, I was able to make roughly 260,000 rubles. So that's a pretty decent chunk of change, especially whenever I'm looking to build that weapon. So we're going to see exactly what I can piece together. Okay, we'll just like sell that after. 260 is what we got. 70,000 rubles. That puts us down to 190. This gun is going to be a bit pricey. But it shouldn't be that bad. Because I'm pretty sure that's actually cheap. If I just put the iron sight on there. Let's see how much this is going to cost. Yeah, 100,000 rubles. So that gives me 90,000 rubles to spare. That Trigicon is like half the price of the regular colored one. So last wipe, the 308 MDR was going for like 120 to 130,000 rubles a gun, and this wipe, it's going for like 70 to 80,000 rubles. And the reason why I decided to go with this is because the base stats are so good that it doesn't require any expensive modifications to be good. The SR-25, the M1A, the other 308 weapons, they do require some modifications, especially whenever you put a suppressor, which is going to tank the ergonomics. 308 MDR, high base ergonomic value, which makes it perfect for what I'm looking for right here. The rest of the 70,000 rubles that I had to spare, I dumped it all into ammunition and magazines. So we need some more money so we can invest more into our kit. Almost fucked that up. No, it's got nothing to do with it. I love how, like, you can hear a button, too. Oh, did I bug this out? Bro. I'm doing things that people aren't supposed to be doing with this gun. Man, I'm actually bugging it out. Are you having sensitivity problems with your iron sights? Well, install the Tactical Sensitivity Increase button. What? Ow. There's another guy. Somebody was shooting at me from behind. That's why I was like super... Shotgun assassin? Dude, I don't even know where the fuck that guy came from. Oh, geez, you got lucky there. Is he not dead? No, I killed him. It's just there's another dude on the beach or something. Oh yeah, he was definitely running AP-20 slugs. No question about that. All right. Let's continue to fix that arm there, boys. Okay. This game's easy, you know? What the fuck, man? What are you guys doing? Just out here casually fixing me arms? Nice radar. Imagine. That dude stomped right by me. Nice radar, dude. Nice radar. This is the bush radar. All you gotta do is sit and try to fix your limbs in a bush. And the enemies will just come to you. Kind of have a nice helmet. PS? Just a bunch of PS in those mags? You kill somebody? Comtax? Okay. Or... what am I doing? Ah, balaclava. Propy! Extra meds. Baklava? Bro, that's ages away. Sounded like he was shooting at me at first. But I don't know if he was. I think he was, actually. So I'll try to hustle here. I'm pretty sure that was the guy that was shooting at me from down here initially. He must have done a back flank with like a AK or something. So I think he's just like throwing some plink shots at me from a distance. Okay. Where'd this guy go? Oh, shit. Frogman? Hey, Crabman? I'm not gonna even try to go to the boat. I'm just going to, like, go tons. So I got lucky there and I was able to pick up some pretty decent components from the players that I was killing. So after selling everything on the flea market, I decided to go for a class 4 helmet, the Striker U-Lock, and that's going to be running me around 60,000 rubles. After that, I was able to get a Attack 2 backpack from the guy that I killed, so I was able to save some money there. I decided to upgrade to a class 5 body armor, and I went with the Gazelle because I was able to find one relatively cheap on the flea market with decent durability. I was also able to pick up a Black Rock body armor, and then I decided to buy a few upgrades to the 308 MDR. You heard me mention it briefly in the raid before that I was having issues with the top iron sight. You can actually change the sensitivity like it has a button like an optic. So I decided to ditch that and just buy an RMR that's for the top mounted on the ACOG. I'm a huge fan of the ACOG right now, so that's just an obvious choice. And any extra money that I had, I just bought a small number of M61 rounds. So I'm going to be putting M61 rounds in the very top of my magazines, and then the bottom of the mags are just going to have M80. So that should help if I'm going to be encountering heavily geared players right away. But honestly, it's just to kind of spend some money on something rather than just leaving the cash overflow and not having anything to spend on. M61, it's always a solid choice, and it's a pretty decent investment. I have no stamina. Wasn't sure if he pushed up just yet. There goes all my M61. Oh well. You're alive though. For now. Somebody probably heard that shit. These guys were probably not that high level, no. Ooh, condors. All right. Like me some condors. Yeah, I think he's got M62s in those mags. They look like they had a red tip. Nope, BCP FMJs, so. But I mean, I guess I do understand. There are people that, if it's not the best, then it is bad. Right? I feel like that's the PUBG mentality. If it's not class 3, then it is bad, right? If it is not best in slot, then it is bad. And like, I get that. I guess it just depends. That's just wrong, though. Well, I feel like that's a matter of opinion. But I think it's misleading as well, though, for the vast majority of Tarkov players. Because what's funny is, like, it's, like, also depends, right? Because, like, at a certain point, M80 is actually better than M61 on players that are running class 4 and under. So it's not so simple. Oh, shit. Yeah, because those rounds are still going regardless. You might as well take the extra damage. Oh, fuck. That's M993. Now that is a fucking thick round right there. I think it is anyway. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. The point I'm trying to make is, like, I hear it sometimes from people, like, that come into the chat. So they obviously are watching other people and they don't really play that much Tarkov. Scoff at people who use M80s. And it's just like a show of ignorance, I guess. So I was able to make it to the ZB-14 bunker no problem after killing a couple players and grabbing a small amount of loot from Wood's stashes. Now this time I decided to amp it up and increase our body armor level again. All the money was invested into a Tagilla body armor, which is a class 6. It's one of my favorite body armors in the game because you can find them as cheap as 150,000 rubles whenever you do an 80 to 100 durability search. And then on top of that, I decided to just go full Tagilla roleplay and also get a boss hat and a gorilla face shield. All the extra ammunition here was directly invested back into, again, a very small number of M61 rounds just for top loading those magazines. And then after that, you know, nothing too major. We're getting to the point where a lot of my medications, I'm not actually using all of them raid to raid, and some of them I'm actually picking up from the players themselves. You also see me sell some sugar at this time. Like, Woods is an amazing place to make money. I still think it's one of the most underrated maps in Tarkov for making money because of the amount of sugar, especially in the late game. I mean, they're going for 70,000 rubles, single slot value, and they are everywhere on Woods, as well as finding loose moonshines. Ever since the weird loot distribution changes, I've been finding a lot more moonshines than normal on Woods. So it is definitely an underrated map in that respect. So we're going 308 MDR, full Tagilla roleplay, getting back after it and trying to do my best to make even more money to upgrade this kit further. Yeah, if you went to like the dollar stores or whatever, like, or like weird places like carnivals or something like that, and there was Pokemon cards there, they were all fakes. He might actually kill me. Blue laser on my back and my head. There's a guy on the roof somewhere. Unless this blue laser was going through stuff. Oh yeah, it was his. What? This guy didn't loot shit. No, I don't think Rochelle is still on Shoreline. All in SKS. Not gonna take the Azzy. Well, I guess we could. Anyway, like, I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! I had that weird, like, purple eye guy with the fusion. I had both editions of that. I still have those cards. I just don't think people care about Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I have those. Those are not taken care of nearly as well. Those were well... I actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! So those were well used. I had a blue eyes. I had one actual blue eyes, and then... the Relinquish fusion. Yeah, I had Relinquish and all those guys. So I casually killed some guy when I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards. This was a just chatting raid where we just started talking about all sorts of different topics not related to Tarkov, but I was able to loot a bunch of duffel bags and secret stashes before catching that guy leaving the resort. Now, I was able to make around 400,000 rubles from this raid specifically, and I decided to dump all of that money into a thermal Reaper scope, and then the rest going into M61 ammunition yet again. Now, lucky for me, Reapers are actually going for 200 to 250,000 rubles right now, and the mount, which requires 4 batteries, is around 100,000 rubles. So it's actually not that expensive in comparison to previous wipes in Tarkov right now, so I'm not necessarily breaking the bank. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, like, Reapers are definitely good at spotting and knowing where players are. There's no question about that. But there are many times that I actually just prefer a normal optic or a ACOG RMR or a canted red dot setup. It just feels a little bit more natural and a much more accurate. But either way, this is a full-blown rags to riches, so going for that expensive thermal scope is definitely what we're going to be doing. I only actually found out about the protest yesterday, and obviously, I live in my own little bubble here. I'm very, like, detached from what's happening on Twitch sometimes. So, just with the nature of how I do things. That's Sturman right there. No, it's not. That's PMCs. Doesn't mean what's happening on Twitch right now is okay. And anyway, let me just deal with this. Damn, I got distracted. Oh, good kill. GG. I thought that was the second guy, but it wasn't. It was a different player. So I thought he like flanked around the whole rock up into the hill and through. So I was like, ah. I honestly thought it was Sturman and the boys the whole time. because I thought they were going to be in that position, but I guess not. Oh yeah, good kit, man. That was a fun streak. So I kind of got debated by the guy moving up on the hill and just sprayed down. If you notice that I was wearing a Wendy instead of a gorilla face shield, I actually did a raid before this one, but it really wasn't worth sharing with you guys. I picked up a small number of items and didn't spot any players with a thermal scope. But definitely give this a try yourself. If you're looking for a way to play Tarkov without really losing anything and you don't want to just play your scav, this is a really good idea, commonly referred to as rags to riches, but just going all in, every ruble going into your kit as best as you possibly can. And it's a lot of fun. So thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you during the live streams Monday through Friday starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A link to my stream is included in the description box of this video. And then also, finally, I am working on some actual merchandise, some Tarkov related stuff, and then also jokes and memes from the YouTube channel and the stream. It's coming very soon. I'm going to be letting you guys know whenever it is available. It is going to be some high quality, well designed, top of the line merchandise, shirts, all sorts of cool stuff. So I'm very excited to be moving in that direction as well. So whenever that is ready to go, I will be certainly letting you guys know on the stream, on my socials, and here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all next time.